Wizards of the Coast just announced 2 new secret lairs, and one of them is going to be the most expensive secret lair ever made.
Magic. I am a wizard! History. I'm an old wizard! The magic historian. My bones hurt.
Greetings! Owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, my friends! I hope the day finds you well, because we have gathered to discuss 2 new secret lairs. Now, one of them, admittedly, isn't going to be that exciting. The other one is going to take us on a wild ride and also be incredibly pricey. So, let's start out with the first secret lair, which is the astrology secret lair. You're probably all pretty familiar with these at this point, but if you're not, Wizards is making one for every astrological sign that there is. This is yet another one that we're getting here. This is Gemini. So these will be available on sale for the rest of the year. And when you take a look at the artwork, you can see you've got these crazy mountains with the little kind of towers built into them, people living in these huts, and they've got their own weird spirit version of Aurora Borealis going on in the background. So the artwork is definitely interesting. And if you're down with mountains, you get 5 of them inside this secret lair. So pretty straightforward. It'll be available all year. Grab it if you want. Now let's move on to the far more interesting and wild scenario involving the secret lair where the price is going to be so high that they haven't even told us the price yet. And that is the Beadle and Grimm's Here Be Dragons secret lair. If you weren't aware, Wizards of the Coast had the most unhinged stream that they have ever had today. And it featured, unexpectedly, the star of the Scooby-Doo and Scream movies. I was not expecting to see that dude, and honestly, looking at him on the screen really did kind of throw me off. I was like, wait a minute, is that? And I had to Google it to make sure that it actually was. And yep, that is indeed a famous actor in this Magic the Gathering stream. Now understand, he's there to do this secret lair announcement with Blake, and Blake is Wizards of the Coast's standard PR dude, the guy they trot out to tell us all about every decision they've made. Now, Blake's been at his job for a while, and the level of enthusiasm between these 2 individuals is so wildly different that it's amazing. You've got Matthew, who is this Hollywood star who's super excited to be there. He's talking about Magic and D&D, and then you've got Blake, who's ranging in emotions from scandalized as to what's going on to kind of almost like a disinterested mother at the supermarket, where it's like, Becky, no, that's great. It's just this amazing range, right? And so through all of this, Blake is trying to guide him through this sort of PR, let's talk about the magic stuff that's going on. But you have the scenario where this guy's mega famous, right? And he's used to doing tons of PR junkets. He's got a massive amount of charisma and energy, and he's basically just running the show. And you also need to know that it's not water that he's been drinking while he's doing this. And at the same time, he doesn't even know it's live. So he's talking to Blake about, hey man, do you want to get together and play Magic for some money after this? I'll beat you down. Like, it's absolutely incredible because he's there to basically market this secret lair. So the secret lair announcement itself goes absolutely wonky. Like, if you want to get an idea of how wild things are, take a look at the secret lair box. Now, when they first started talking about this secret lair, they made it seem like the only thing that we were going to get to see was this box. Now, it's amazing, first of all, that they would say, yo, we're going to be doing an announcement and just show a box. But if you actually get in and look deeper at the detail of the box, you can see down at the bottom, the box is beat up. And when you look behind the letters in the secret lair over around the right-hand side behind the R in that area, you can see the box is dirty. This is the literal promotional still that they used not only in the stream, but on Magic's Twitter. Like, the people behind the scenes on the stream were literally freaking out about what was going on over there. So at first it seemed like the only thing we were going to get to see at all about this secret lair was the box. So it turned into one of these like announcement of no reveal. Okay, thanks. What's going on? But then all of a sudden he pulls out this box and shows off this. Look at the screen right now. It is this crazy dragon life counter. Look at this thing. Like, the image doesn't do it quite the justice that seeing it on stream does. And admittedly, you should go and watch the stream, because watching Buddy just having the time of his life, just yakking away while Blake sits there going, oh no, what is he going to say next, right? Blake's just trying to manage him. And it's like watching a Smurf try and like guide a raging bull around. And it's just so much fun. There's so much energy and exuberance, and it's just special. So go and check it out, and you can actually see the life counter itself. It rotates. So this thing rotates on its base. It goes up to 45 life, and it's included in the secret lair as well. But another funny aspect to me, and you'll only see this if you go watch the stream, is that the box that he pulls out, it's a secret lair branded box. It's a tin, and I love tins, right? But because I love tins, immediately I'm scrutinizing it. You don't even need to scrutinize it very hard to see that it has massive dents in it. So you've got the box image that they used, you've got this bashed up box, and you're just like, what even is this reveal? Like, remember, when I see this bashed up box, I haven't seen the life counter, right? So up until this point, everybody's like, what's going on? Why are the boxes for secret layers even curved like the foils? Those kind of jokes are flying around. And then when this thing actually gets revealed and people see it, all of a sudden the tone changes and people are like, whoa, wait a minute now. Look at this. This is pretty intense. Like, it is a solid looking life counter. But when you look at it as well, you go, oh, what kind of price tag are we looking at? Because here's the thing. They haven't told us anything at all about the cards that are going to be included in this secret lair. But we've been told that it won't be sold in the normal fashion. If you want to get this secret lair, what you have to do is you have to go to the secret lair website, and then the secret lair website will direct you through to the Beadle and Grimm's website. And then you order it through the Beadle and Grimm's website and get brought back to the secret lair setup, right? So it is different in that regard. It's also different in the regard that this is not a print to demand item. This is a specifically limited edition item, and Buddy even said in the stream, it's limited specifically to 10,000 units. I have to admit that part of the fun of the fact that he was not drinking water in his cup was the fact that he felt very candid and at certain points very endearing, honestly. He's talking about how his kids play Magic and him playing D&D and stuff, and then he's like, oh, you know what, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be kind of distracting from what you're doing here. And meanwhile, in my head, I'm thinking, are you kidding me? You're literally talking about genuine experiences from your own life using Magic, like Wizards of the Coast products, D&D and Magic. This is gold. This is like a massive advertisement for free. The dude's literally a movie star, and he's yammering about how much he loves Wizards of the Coast products and then apologizing for doing it. Like, it's just, I couldn't believe the way the stream was going. Absolutely crazy. So I don't know if he was supposed to say about the 10,000 units, but he's talking about, it's like, do you guys know when you're going to tell us like the actual information? And he's like, you know what? No, we don't really kind of know yet. There's a plan, but we just kind of want to tease people and all this stuff. And it was just so candid and frank compared to the normal sort of PR that we get in Magic streams, with the back and forth feeling very orchestrated, where it's like, I am saying off the cuff remark A, I am saying remark that I was practiced before to say in response to off the mark. You know what I mean? Like that kind of robotic back and forth where you have like Blake sitting over there, like, and sometimes from his body language, you can see he's like, what is this guy going to do next? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's amazing. It's unscripted, right? And you normally don't get this. So anyways, the Beadle and Grimm stuff here, it's called Here Be Dragons. There are going to be 10,000 units of it. It's coming out on June 13th. It includes an unknown amount of cards. It includes the life counter that we looked at. It was described specifically as an experience. They've crafted a secret lair experience, and it is a high-end premium experience. So if you're not aware, Beadle and Grimm's is a company that was formed, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 some odd years ago. And originally what they did was they made really special edition Dungeons and Dragons gear. So like really, really high edition collector's versions of books and things like that, or accessories to go along with them. So then Wizards was like, hey, do you want to do the same kind of thing with Magic products? And we've seen some of these products before. They had the Kamigawa backpack and other things that they did. And some of the stuff they make is legitimately cool. Obviously, it's super niche. You've got to be a hardcore collector and you have to be willing to lay down a significant amount of money because the Beadle and Grimm's packages are all quite expensive because they're described as these premium style packages. Even their lower end packages are pricey. So they haven't stated what the price is going to be, but this life counter that we've seen isn't the only accessory that they're including in this because they already, basically, like I said, Buddy was very forthcoming when he said everything. So he already let us know that they already have all the cards produced. The cards are ready to go. The life counters apparently are ready to go as well. He has them right there in his hand, right? But the other aspects of it, what other pieces are being slapped together for it, are still in production. So you're going to order it on June 13th, but it's going to take 2 months or so for it to get all together and ultimately be fulfilled. And the best way, according to him, if you want to get it, is to get on the Beadle and Grimm's like email list or whatever. So as soon as they open up the orders for it, you will know. Now, when it comes to the cards being released for the secret lair, I'm going to do a video covering that. But at this point, I've talked about everything. So big thank you to my patrons. Thanks for swinging by, everybody. See y'all for the next video.